this thing's hard to get over. Holy fuck, I'm upside down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lord Dragonite, and welcome to my elaborate of everything. This is the big one. This is a major layout. Anyway, folks, bridge piers, making a helix. Oh, I had an idea for a video today, but I kind of lost what I was doing. Yeah, so today I'm just going to give some tips and some advice to people who are just getting into model railroading for the first time. So this video is going to be tips and tricks for the amateur. Now, as you can see, I've been building model railroads for a number of years. This is, I think, my, 6th or 7th layout now. This is the big one. This is 2 levels, of course. You'll see later on, there's a whole section that goes in here, and there's a section behind me. See a bit of the track. I'll eventually show. So anyway, I'm making bridge piers right here for my helix. So I'm going to basically slap some cardboard on, like that, glue it down. But that's not going to be shown in this video. Right now we're just talking about tips and tricks for the new model railroader who just starts off. So you're starting off in model railroading, you just bought your first set, per se, whatever it may happen to be, and you want to build a layout. Well, there's many ideas you can do before you start slapping down track on a piece of wood and hooking up the wires and sending the train around for the first time. The most important thing you want to do is you want to have a mental plan of what you want. The best way to get a plan, and this is the boring part of model railroading, because I know everybody wants to just run trains. Like, that's the whole idea. Before you get to that step, what you want to do is you want to do your homework, do your research, go to the library if you have a library in your area. Go on the internet and Google model railroading plans, ideas, tips, tricks, blah blah blah. Or go back through these videos and rewatch them from the beginning, because there's a ton of information. So what you want to do is you want to get as much information as possible, learn ideas, join the model railroad club. This is before you even start building your layout. You want to talk to other people, talk to other members, go on forums, have discussions with your plan. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to draw out a plan. It can be anything, really. You'd even have a 2-year-old draw a plan for you on a piece of paper. Not that I recommend it, but draw out a track plan. It can be just, basically a simple circle. Like, you draw a circle, then you have, say, building A here, building B here, and then you have your track, your power pack, and that's pretty simple. Then you also want to research building material, because, well, building the layout, like something like this, is about around $300 for a bench work, and this is kind of the stuff you're seeing here. So do your research, find out how much supplies is, find out what the best supplies are, look up online again ways to build a good piece of bench work, and then when you get your bench work done or figured out, then you want to start saving some money, because trust me, building the railroad costs more than the actual bench work. So you want to have a foundation. So you see a bench work you want, then you get a plan for it, or you can draw up a plan. Really, graph paper and a pen and paper works if you're that handy with that sort of thing. Or get somebody to do it for you. Even then build up what you want. Once you got your bench work done up, then you want to basically take your idea, go find out how much everything's going to cost. Say you want a 4x8 layout that has, you know, so you do up, okay, so 4x8 layout, a sheet of, say, this is 1/8 inch plywood. You know, it's going to cost you, I'm just giving you an estimate price, maybe about $20 a sheet. And then you want the wood. Well, you got 4 sides you want. So you're going to need 2 pieces of, say, this stuff's 2.5 inch strapling. Well, we'll just use this as an example. 2 of those for each side. Then you need another piece, 1 for each end. Because now you're going to want supports in the middle to hold your layout up. So you're going to need to build, say, maybe 5 or 6 supports. Just an example. So there's going to be another, 4 or 5, 3 pieces already. So, you know, you're looking at now you're getting into like $15 for just the wood to build. Then you're going to want to build your legs. Well, you can go with the same kind of leg design I've got, which then again 4 legs, you know, so you're going to want each leg, say, 4 feet high or whatever, just an example, or 3 feet, so 9, 10. So yeah, you're going to look at probably about, we'll just give you a rough number, say 10 pieces of this stuff to build your frame and whatnot, which that's not inaccurate. 10 to 15, so that will give you your found. And then, you know, you got your own. So you're looking at maybe about $100 worth of supplies. Like I said, nuts and bolts to put it all together, screws, whatever, glue, you know, $100 just for your building supplies. Well, but like I said before, I'm just giving you guys a rough estimate, so don't go by these schematics that I'm telling you, because they're nowhere near accurate. I'm just throwing numbers at the top of my head to give you an idea of what you're going to need to do. And then what you're going to need is a place to build it, basically. First of all, you're going to need to know, where am I going to put this layout? So, okay. But, you know, you already have the room assumingly designed. So once you've got that, then you can, you know, get your supplies. Okay, you want some, say you want foam for, you know, whatever, building, shaping and stuff. So, you know, get a couple sheets of this stuff. 1 inch is usually the sheet. So this stuff here costs, the 1 inch thick foam, and it's about 2 by 8 foot, cost me roughly about $15. Well, that's just an estimated price, like I said. But, you know, it just gives you an idea of what you're looking at. And then, you know, you get your supplies. So you got your foam, you got your wood, and then you got your screws and bolts and your glue to hold it all together. So you get all that home, and your big luxurious SUV 9000 with a torque diesel. I'm just kidding. You get that stuff home, and then you get it in your garage or your dwelling of wherever you may happen to be, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And then, you know, before you start building, the important thing is to take your track, lay it out on the 4x8 sheet, and draw out in a pencil your track onto the wood before you start. And don't glue it, because, you know, once you just draw out your plan on the wood in pencil, because, you know, you're going to change it 5,000 times, obviously. So once you got it drawn out, then you know, okay, you know, this is where I want my track. Say you've got a piece of track coming this way, you got one, or you're going to do whatever you decide to do. Like I said, these are all examples and ideas I'm just throwing out the door. Oh look, literally there's the door. So once you got that stuff done, then you go into the details of construction. Of course, you know, just be, you know, you live in an apartment like this, be respectful of other people. Just go in the backwoods and build it if you have to. But, you know, just, so yeah, you know, or get somebody to help you build it if you have somebody knows a workshop, or, you know, you're a handy person, you love doing this kind of woodworking stuff, and, you know, okay. So you've got your benchwork all built up. You know, you got your layout, it's all level, it's built well. You know, you've got somebody to do it for you or whatever. You paid someone, I don't know. And like I said, just me throwing random crap at your face again. So once you get your layout constructed and it's put together, it's in the place you want it to, say quarter A of room B in blah 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 beside whatever, in your basement of your $9,000 million mansion, which if that was the case, you'd probably build one layout all the way around the damn house if you wanted. But yeah. Okay, so now you've got your layout set up. Then you got the drawing of the track plan all ready to go. So just lay out your track again before you do anything. Before you lay it, and then mark again. Make changes. Go back through your homework. Just check everything. Make sure this is exactly how you want it. And then then you basically place your buildings. You say you bought over the years, maybe collected a bunch of stuff that you love, buildings that you want to put on your layout, whatever. So put your buildings where you think they go. Say you're going to put, say, a station like here, and this over here, something like that. Just examples, really. That's not where those go, but I'm just using that as a demonstration. So you got your buildings where you want. You got your track there. Let's do this a little better. So this, in my case, I got a station right here, and I've drawn it out on the thing here. You can't really see that, but then you got your station in place. See, it's right there. See, it's a station. Then you want to get people and put around. And then after that, you got your buildings placed, then you take everything up, and then what you want to do is figure out, okay, where's this going to go? Once you basically got where you want everything, then you start laying down your track and gluing it down or whatever to the material that you're going to glue it down. So then you got your track down. Okay. Then, next thing you want to do is make sure your rail joiners are good and you got power. So, take a power pack, just grab a power pack out from the drawer and swing it over your shoulders, slap it on the table, hook some wires up to the thing and just plug it in, shove a train on the track. No, not literally, I'm just kidding about that. Do it with feeling. And then once you get your train on the track, then you want to do some test runs with your locomotive. So you run it back and forth, up and down, all around, up vertically, down vertically, wherever. And you have a few issues. Well, get out a soldering iron if you're good with soldering, and spot weld some of the track parts together, so that way. And how to do soldering, like I said, go back in my videos and it teaches you all that sort of stuff. And then you do your soldering. Once you've done that, you can just say, okay, well, then you test it again. Train goes around perfectly, no problems, no derailments, no nothing. Then you glue, then you make sure you get your track in its final position, and you do finish your gluing and whatnot. Mount all your track down. It's called anchoring your track. Once you get your track down good, then you get into the building process. And let me tell you, it's going to take a long time. And then you add your structures, your buildings, your trees, your ground cover, whatnot, and then you go from there. So anyway, folks, that's pretty much 101 on building an amateur layout. I know it's kind of sloppy ideas and just throw together mishmash. And you're probably wondering, oh, okay, scratching your head like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. No, you probably, I'm just messing with you. No, it takes work, so, keep trying, go ahead, have some fun. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, folks, that's it for that. I think I covered just about everything on the amateur building. And if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment. If you're new, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. Have some fun. And anyway, I'll keep you up to date on my layout. And, hopefully, if you guys want to share your ideas and your layout, I'd love to see them. Go ahead, post some pictures. You got my contact information. I think so. You know who I am. Most of you guys do. So anyway, folks, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this throw together half-assed video about amateur railroading, which you're probably still picking your brain wondering what the hell is he talking about. But even if you got a little bit out of it, you know, hopefully it was good. So folks, that's it, and my bridge piers are almost done. Till next time folks, see you later, and remember, blow those horns.